course, we'll speak about the hotel services. So you can see the topic on the slide, asking for services at the hotel when checking out. That's the topic of our lesson. And on the next slide, you can see the lesson objectives for us. So the objective number one is to be able to ask for services at the hotel when checking out. Number two, to be able to pronounce the sounds E and E correctly. And finally, to be aware of some vocabulary related to our topic. So on the next slide, there are two questions for you to answer. So please name some hotel services that you know. And the second question is a bit nicer. So have you ever used any hotel services when checking out of a hotel? If yes, what hotel services did you use? Jim, could you please introduce yourself?
Okay.
Jim, can you please introduce yourself?
Hey teacher, I would like to listen only.
Okay, and who would participate then? Nama, could you please introduce yourself? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Could you please answer the questions? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. And what about the second question? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So, you, I do have some comments. Unfortunately, I do not have you in the assessment box. Usually, the simple refreshment helps. So, otherwise, it's very difficult to give you the comments and note them down. So, hold on in the line while I refresh. Okay, I can see you in the assessment box now. So the first comment was the word services. If you can pronounce it with, if you could please pronounce it with sound z in the end. So services, services, like hotel services. Then when you did the first exercise, you can say some hotel services are, and then just name the services. You don't have to say free parking. You can just say parking. Whether it's complimentary or for a fee, it doesn't matter. It's a service. So you can say parking, free or paid, doesn't matter. Then ever is only used for questions. So you cannot say I have ever used. Just say I have used. So ever is only for questions in this case. So if I ask you, have you ever been to London? You can say, I have been to London. You don't have to say ever. Okay, so some other comments would be, you can say, I am retired now. So retired, retired with D sound in the end. Retired. Okay, so on the next slide, there should be a conversation between you and another student. But unfortunately, you are the only one active participant today. So I'll play role B for you, and I would like you to play role A. So imagine that you are checking out of a hotel and you want a taxi to the airport. Hello, sir. How can I help you? Good. May I please have your room number? Good. And when would you like your taxi to be called for? But what time do you need a taxi? Okay, so I'll call a taxi for you and it will be waiting downstairs at 1 p.m. Thank you. Anything else I can do for you? Anything else I can do for you? Good. You're welcome. Alright, so yeah, just listen carefully to the questions you asked. So when you requested a taxi, so maybe some further clarification is needed, like type of taxi, and more importantly, time you need a taxi. So you can hear the question like, what time do you need a taxi? And you can say, for example, my flight is at 3 p.m., so I need a taxi for 1 p.m. Okay, good. So let's proceed to the next section. Here we have a dialogue. I'll read the dialogue for you. Well, actually, I'll be the guest, and could you please read the receptionist? Hi, I'm in room 505. I'm checking out and I need someone to pick up my baggage. Can you say how many pieces? 4 small suitcases. Thank you. Could you call me a taxi to the airport? Yes, please. My flight is at 3 p.m. Okay, good. So now let's change. You'll be the guest and I'll be the receptionist. Yes, madam. How many pieces of baggage do you have? Suitcases. Suitcases. Can you try to say again? Suitcases. Good. Okay, I'll send a bellboy over. Sure. Would you like me to call the taxi right away? Alright, good. So you can learn from here that baggage is a mass noun. So then the question would be how many pieces of luggage? And the word many refers to the pieces, not to baggage. Then you can see the question, could you call me a taxi to the airport? Could you call me a taxi to the airport? So yes, please, my flight is at 3 p.m. Alright, so could you please read the dialogue again? Like, read all the dialogue. Okay, good. So let's proceed to the next section. And here we have some new words for you to practice. So let me read them first. In, need, leave, pick, piece, baggage, service, minute. So again, in, need, leave, pick, piece, baggage, service, minute. Okay, so please read the words. Alright, thank you. So just in the word like leave, if you can make it a bit longer. Good. And also the word pick. Yeah, not bad. Pick, pick. Good. So on the next slide, you'll see the grouping and the words like in, pick, baggage, service, minute are pronounced with sound E, the short one. And the words like need, leave, piece are pronounced with the long E sound. Okay, so please read the words again. Okay, thanks. So let's move on to the next section, and that will be the final section. So here you have to ask me for some services. Hotel services, of course. So imagine that you are checking out of a hotel, ask for services, and we have taxi to the airport, or your baggage is large and heavy, so you need 2 bellboys, or you can ask for information about souvenir shops. Could you please choose the context, Youth? Okay. Hello, sir. How can I help you? Yeah, how many pieces of luggage do you have? Okay, no problem. So I'll send the bellboy over. Alright. So, thank you. Okay, I think we can wrap up here. So you can also ask about some other services like to call a taxi or ask where the souvenir shop is, etc. So thank you, Youth. It's rather difficult to be the only one student in the class, but you've done a great job. So pay attention to the words like services, hotel services in particular, retired, retired, and parking, you don't have to say free parking all the times or free Wi-Fi. It would be either or. And you can say that some hotel services are, and I have used ever is only used for questions, and I am retired. Also, the words like leave and pick, if you can please pronounce them a bit nicer. So, on the next slide, you can see your homework. Please do it carefully. And let me know if you have any questions. Alright, so thank you for coming then, and hope to see you next time. Bye.
Oh, these bags are so heavy. I think I'm going to call the hotel desk and ask them for some help. Hello, students. My name is Lori. Welcome to our series of English lessons. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to ask for services at a hotel. Hi, we're checking out now. Can you send someone over to our room to pick up our bags?
Yes, ma'am. How many pieces of luggage do you have?
We have 2 suitcases, but they're rather large and heavy ones, and some shopping bags too.
I'll send the bellboy over.
Great. Oh, and I'll need a taxi for the airport, please.
But what time do you need it for?
I think 10:30 a.m. My flight is at 12:30.
Very good. What kind of taxi do you need?
Oh, nothing special, just the regular one is fine.
Excellent. Your taxi will be waiting for you at 10:30 a.m.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, these bags are so heavy. I think I'm going to call the hotel desk and ask them for some help. Hello students, my name is Lori. Welcome to our series of English lessons. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to ask for services at a hotel. Hi, we're checking out now. Can you send someone over to our room to pick up our bags?
Yes, ma'am. How many pieces of luggage do you have?
We have 2 suitcases, but they're rather large and heavy ones, and some shopping bags too.
I'll send the bellboy over.
Great. Oh, and I'll need a taxi for the airport, please.
But what time do you need it for?
I think 10:30 a.m. My flight is at 12:30.
Very good. What kind of taxi do you need?
Oh, nothing special, just the regular one is fine.
Excellent. Your taxi will be waiting for you at 10:30 a.m.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, these bags are so heavy. I think I'm going to call the hotel desk and ask them for some help. Hello students, my name is Lori. Welcome to our series of English lessons. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to ask for services at a hotel. Hi, we're checking out now. Can you send someone over to our room to pick up our bags?
Yes, ma'am. How many pieces of luggage do you have?
We have 2 suitcases, but they're rather large and heavy ones, and some shopping bags too.
I'll send the bellboy over.
Great. Oh, and I'll need a taxi for the airport, please.
But what time do you need it for?
I think 10:30 a.m. My flight is at 12:30.
Very good. What kind of taxi do you need?
Oh, nothing special, just the regular one is fine.
Excellent. Your taxi will be waiting for you at 10:30 a.m.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now let's keep going. We will learn how to use some words for when we want to ask for services at a hotel. Checkout. Checkout. To leave a hotel after paying and returning your room key. For example, we checked out of the hotel at 5 a.m. Send. Send. To order someone to go and do something. For example, they send their kids to private school. Heavy. Heavy. Weighing a lot and needing effort to move or lift. For example, how heavy is that box? Bellboy. Bellboy. A person in a hotel employed to carry suitcases, open doors, etc. for guests. For example, I had to ask the bellboy to carry my suitcases. Need. Need. To have to do something or to want something very much. For example, I need to go to the toilet. Okay, in this part we will learn some useful sentences for when asking about services at a hotel. You can say, "We're checking out. Can you send someone to pick up our luggage?" We're checking out. Can you send someone to pick up our luggage? I would like a taxi to the airport. I would like a taxi to the airport. Nothing special, just the regular stuff. Nothing special, just the regular stuff. A receptionist can ask you, "How many pieces of luggage do you have?" How many pieces of luggage do you have? What time do you need it for, ma'am? What time do you need it for, ma'am? What kind of taxi do you want? What kind of taxi do you want? Hi, we're checking out now. Can you send someone over to our room to pick up our bags?
Yes, ma'am. How many pieces of luggage do you have?
We have 2 suitcases, but they're rather large and heavy ones, and some shopping bags. How many pieces of luggage does the woman have? She has only 2 pieces of luggage.
I'll send the bellboy over.
Great. Oh, and I'll need a taxi for the airport, please.
But what time do you need it for?
Does the woman want to go to the airport by train? No, she doesn't. She wants to go by taxi. I think 10:30 a.m. My flight is at 12:30.
Very good. What kind of taxi do you need?
Oh, nothing special, just the regular one is fine. When is her flight? Her flight is at 12:30. Does the woman want a special kind of taxi? No, she doesn't.
Excellent. Your taxi will be waiting for you at 10:30 a.m.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Will the taxi be there for the woman at 11:30? No, it won't. What time will the taxi be there? It will be there at 10:30.
Today's lesson is on the vowel sounds I versus E, an English pronunciation lesson. A common pronunciation problem for English language learners is distinguishing English's E sound, as in sleep, and the I sound, as in slip. It's important to distinguish these two sounds, though, because the vowel sound can be the only difference between 2 words. Changing the vowel sound can change the entire meaning of the word. How to say E. To create the E vowel sound, you must pull your lips back into a smiling position. This is why Americans say cheese when posing for pictures. Why? Because making the E sound naturally puts your face into a smiling position. E. How to say I. When saying the I vowel sound, our mouth is more relaxed and not stretched into a smile. In a neutral position, not too open but not closed. I. So to review, to distinguish E and I, focus on how much you stretch your lips back. Got it? Let's practice. Listen and repeat. Sleep, slip, leave, live, bean, bin, cheap, chip, read, rid, seat, sit, meet, mit, deep, dip, sheep, ship, heel, hill, he's, his.
Kick. Conflict.
Cheek.
Sneeze. Screen.
Just going through my bill and found a charge for laundry.
Yep. What's the problem?
Well, I didn't get any laundry service during my stay. I don't understand why I've been charged for that.
Is that so? I'm awfully sorry, sir. Let me get it checked.
Please do so.
That was a mistake, sir. I'll remove it right now.
Thanks for your help. And we're checking out. Could you send someone to pick our luggage?
Yes, sir. How many pieces of luggage do you have?
3 suitcases.
Well, I'll send the bellboy over.
Thank you. And I need a taxi to the airport.
What time do you need it?
About 10 a.m. My flight is at 12 o'clock.
Okay, what kind of taxi do you want?
Nothing special.
No problem. I'll have a taxi waiting for you at 10 a.m.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.